Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Lionel, and I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering the first Ladies of Freight. I'm going to be reviewing episodes 6 through 8 of season 1. Shout out to Miss Casey Cooper, and I think it's the Compass Circle, and to all the ladies of the first Ladies of Freight. Things are heating up. Things are heating up. If you are not watching, you can catch it every Tuesday evening on the Roku channel and also on their YouTube channel. I do have the link in my description below. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and you can share this video with your friends or whomever. And also, you can leave your comments below. All right, so as we were discussing last week, it's been kind of Tiana-centric. Tiana has been awaiting her court date for the indictment that she has. I guess it has to do with her boyfriend and whatever type of white-collar crime that they were into when they were in the music business, I think. Casey and Sheila, they're talking because they want to really know what to do as far as with Tiana. They first just want to support her and try to figure it out. It's really a waiting game, but they're wanting to plan ahead. I'm that type of person where I'm like, okay, well, look, this is coming up, and you just can't be stagnant or lagging around when you know, okay, look, I could be going away or maybe not go away. Because remember, Tiana, she doesn't really want to take a plea deal. A plea deal is automatically 3 years. She wants to go to trial and see if she can beat it. However, more time could be added on if you are found guilty. So Casey was thinking, okay, if she does go to jail or prison or found guilty, whatever, her and also Shante, they could pick up some of the trucks, and whatever money is made, they can give it to the children just to help support. I mean, right now, the father and the mother are in jail. Now, of course, with Tiana, she has, I'm going to say baby daddy because she says it. She has another baby daddy. So maybe that baby daddy can pick up the pace, even though he just has come out of prison. So I don't know what his financial state is. Tiana at least has sisters. They have some family around, but it's nothing like having a mama. And in some cases, your daddy around. So they're talking about about the expo, because right now a lot of money has already been spent into it. Casey says that she's put in at least $100,000. You know, they've already started advertising, publications everywhere. You know, what happens if they got to replace her? And of course, Casey was like, who do we replace her with? I mean, there are other people in the business. However, there's a lot that, like, I don't like them and they don't like me. So they're trying to figure it out. So they want to ease the conversation with Tiana just to see how she's feeling about certain things and how does she feel about us moving on. I mean, because business is still business. You know, we care for you, but we did set something up while you were awaiting your case. So they're going to do something like they're going to be in pajamas and I think have some desserts or whatever, and just bring Tiana over. Tiana was the one to be, it seems, to initiate the conversation about everything. All the ladies come over and they talk, and she's like, well, there's a possibility I could go to jail. You know, I think Casey was like, what are you going to do about your trucks? So Tiana did say jokingly, you know, you could do it, or you could do it, as far as the business, talking to Casey and Shanti concerning her trucks. And Shanti said, oh, that's no problem. And we can, like, put some money in your children's pockets, things of that nature. That's no problem. And I love that type of community. I didn't know that existed. You know, I don't know what happens on the male side on how they treat each other, but at least the women have this type of community and union. I'm sure that everybody's not on board, because especially with women who are trying to climb the ranks, there's probably a divide someplace, even with other women, because some people want to compete with others to be the first or be the grandest. And you can see that in any type of industry or to that nature, even in a friend group. So they do have more normal talk. I did jump ahead of the game, and we'll get back to Tiana. You know, Shante updates us on what her husband is doing with this renovation, and they just feel like he's going crazy with it. I think he's gutted out the house and all this stuff, so they're staying someplace else while Mr. G gets everything together. The oldest has finally stopped sleeping in their bed. The youngest one does. I think the oldest one was like 10 or 11, I think it was. Anyways, Sheila's child, Miles, he received a 4-year scholarship to go to Tuskegee A&M, I think it was. But I said, congratulations, Mr. Miles. They get on a little bit of sex, okay, especially for Shanti. And I think Tiana said that one of the children was sleeping in her bed too, at least when the boyfriend was there. Casey said that they did it when she was married. How do y'all get in sex if the baby is there or the child is there? They just said, we just scoot over and do the do. As far as with Tiana, with sex, they were asking us, what do you do? She uses a toy, but she doesn't like to use it a lot because she doesn't want to lose the sensation of what the real thing could be. Yeah. So, so moving forward with the expo, Tiana, would you be okay with the switch out? She said she would understand, but she was like, who could do it better than me? And she said it confidently, but also she knows that possibly there has to be a switch out. But she does say, out of everything about the business, I do think I have that under control. It's more about the children and what I could really do for them because still I'm going to be gone and I'm going to miss a lot of what's going on in their lives. As far as with the expo, Tiana is an influencer. I think her her own community is called the Truck Mob, but they're really supportive. She said that she was very transparent with them, and they know what's going on and are supportive of her. She has to go out of state to the court. I don't know what state she's in or whatever, but she'll be tied down for at least 2 or 3 weeks as the trial does go forth, and then the sentencing does happen afterwards. So again, it's like a waiting game to see what has to happen in her life, her business, and also this expo, and in her family life. All right, to episode 7. Casey lets us know that Tiana has been convicted. She has been found guilty on December 20th. Casey got a call from Tiana, and she ended up telling her that she's been in jail for a week. Casey was not aware of that or what happened with the trial at that point. So as of yet, she hasn't been able to go visit her, but she does put money on her books. And she says, I know that she's probably feeling a certain type of way because I'm still, like, I could do more for her. That's what she has been feeling, that probably Tiana feels. Because she does have her own family and her own business to run at this present time. Casey, eventually you'll get there, and I'm sure of it. I'm sure you guys aren't just going to leave her there. So, we're introducing a new person for the expo, and I think possibly for the book, for the show. Miss Chloe. Her business name or her business is called High End Chloe. She's in logistics. She does dispatching and other things as far as business-wise within the trucking business. She's mixed with the Black, White, and Filipino, has a couple of children. She's already familiar with Shanti, and she's friends with Tiana. And she's been staying in constant communication with Tiana. She's talking with Casey. The sentencing is within a month. And she's also sent a character letter before the sentencing does take place. Just a way to hopefully sway the judge to not give so much time on whatever the sentencing that they want to give her. She does ask Casey, have you done it? She said, no, I still got to do it. And Chloe, I think, offered to actually write the letter because of whatever, probably because Casey's just busy right now. So it looks like Chloe's going to replace Tiana in this whole expo. And Tiana is supportive of that. And Chloe says there's no way that we can replace Pretty Pocket, so she's doing it. but just not trying to take over in that sense, as that's how she is coming off. So the ladies do join to meet with Chloe to see how they mesh and all that. Shanti, they kind of catch up, her and Chloe and all that, and they just want to be there for Tiana during this time, and that's just that on that. Now, last night's episode 8. Oh my. We didn't get to see it, so I don't think that this show is going to show the drama as it's taking place. But there was drama last night. Hopefully you're watching and you better catch up. Look, so Chloe has caused some friction within the group. Apparently, one of the first ladies of Freight went to Jason Lee's show, Hollywood Unlock. Stuff happened. Now, I've been seeing that there's a video out there of them being there to be interviewed, and I wasn't interested. However, after seeing that little small clip, I have to watch it. So what happened is, when Jason was introducing Chloe, it was mentioned that Chloe is a mentee of Tiana. Chloe didn't like that. Chloe feels like she's self-made, and she is, and she got it on her own, and I don't want to be associated as me being a mentee. And apparently there was this back and forth exchange about the whole mentee thing for like 15 minutes of it, and how Casey was saying, you know how JC can be messy, so they was going back and forth. So I'm gonna watch the interview now because I'm nosy. I want to see what happened. However, after the interview happened, Casey and Chloe had words, and it lasted over 45 minutes. Now I wish we could, get some behind the scenes, but I definitely understand you can't do that. They're not trying to be this messy show, and they want to keep things professional. I get it, but editors, call me because I'd like to see those words that were exchanged. Oh, so it was a while. Chloe had to calm down, and Casey was just not backing down. I think with the whole situation, even though I didn't see everything, Chloe came in pretty hot, especially with getting in the group, and you're just like, oh, hold on, wait, no. I think that there was another way that she could have handled it, and still people would have respected her wishes of not being called mentee. Sheila's in her confessional like, what's the point of saying that you don't have a mentee? I mean, you got to learn from someone. Yes, you learned it, and you got all that you needed, and that's cool, Chloe. But at some point, you're gonna have to learn something by someone else. That's just my opinion. We get a little bit more of the background of Chloe. She used to date this man, and I guess they were going to go into the trucking business, but he treated her really bad, and she ended up leaving him. She needed a different environment for her and her children, so she ended up wanting to get into logistics, and she learned it and taught herself how to do it. I get having that pride, but coming into this group and just like going off, it can send the wrong message. For me, I would have like a question mark over your head for a while, like, not saying you shouldn't be in here, but now I need to watch you. That's how I would be if I was Casey or anyone else in the group. Casey has her sister Tabitha. She calls her sister. They're pretty close. How Tabitha and Casey describe each other, they are the same but yet different at the same point. Casey says that Tabitha speaks her language. Just basically, they enjoy each other a lot. Tabitha gives accolades to Casey because she's the first one in the family to have entrepreneurship at this level. She talked about having the nieces and nephews flying first class, and how Aunt Casey can do this and do that, and they just appreciate her and love her for what she is doing and what she gives back to the family. Tabitha is a little bit more reserved, and Casey's more outspoken. How Tabitha views Chloe, she's probably just had her guard up and was just ready to, and that's probably it too. Again, that's why I say just put a question mark over her, because maybe things get better and maybe she'll ease up and realize that possibly nobody is against her or nobody's trying to diminish her. Because Casey's like, well, I put a lot of money in all of this, and even bring you into this group. Chill a little bit, calm down, and we can discuss this. But Casey still appreciate her for speaking up, and she respects that. It's just a way to do it. It was a more respectable way that Chloe could have done it. But tell me, guys, what you guys think. You know, I'm enjoying the show, but we got a wild card on us, Miss Chloe. So we're gonna see what happens. But check back every Tuesday evening for a new episode. I'm now current. I'm up to episode 8 in reviews. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'm good. You know, these episodes are pretty short right now. A good 20 minutes or so, if that. So count your blessings for now. So go in and binge that. You can have this done probably in the next hour and a half. All right, but that's all I do have. Again, I thank you for coming to my channel. Please like and share this video. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are not. And also leave your comments below. Until next time, peace.